I want to show you something. Look at that handsome-looking guy in the middle over there. who was that? That was me minus some hair. I would have shown this yesterday, but we were in the middle of some rain around the area. So May 14th last year, that was me making my return from, I had that little touch of leukemia. So I'm just thought I'd pass that along. Glad to report that things have been going pretty well so far. I would say I've been lucky after 1 year. That was my first day back at work after 3 months. A little shiny on top there, but it grew back, as you can tell. So, thanks for all you well-wishers and everyone. I still see people all over the place. Dina's clapping for me. Everyone's clapping for me. I still run into people every day that are like, I remember when you had no hair, when you were gone. And I run into people up at MD Anderson that still are from the Valley dealing with cancer. So hang in there, everyone. As you can see, my hair came back, and I'm still going well after 14 months in remission now. 14 months, so yeah, we'll keep it going. That's a little personal note there for you on a quiet weather day, but drier today across the valley. If you are out there doing anything fun, probably going to be a dry day, I think, nearly everywhere. A lot of places will stay dry. There's still enough moisture that with the sea breeze, there might be a couple showers this afternoon, so you want to watch for that. It's like maybe after 2 or 3 in the afternoon, there could be a couple showers going, but getting a little hotter gradually over the next few days. If you've been missing the hot, humid weather, I know Dina's been missing it. But 90s are a good bet by this weekend in most areas. We're right at the coast, it will stay in the 80s, but the 90-degree temperature is ready to make a return, I think, especially by Saturday and Sunday. And that good old breeze will be back, too. The First 1.5 Doppler network, much quieter today. No storms out there anywhere in sight. If you look, though, like I showed you earlier, a couple little specks of tiny little showers are trying to form. And with the flow coming in straight east off the Gulf, there may be just enough to get the sea breeze going in a few showers this afternoon. But I think overall, again, a lot of places are dry. So here we are. This is estimated rainfall since yesterday, and this was all yesterday into the early evening hours. You can pretty much track where the storms went. We did have one storm come right up here in the morning through Alamo. It did the damage. The other storm, a lot of heavy rain, about 8 inches on the Mexican side of the river, just south of Rio Grande City, but less in Starr County. But that storm kind of just hugged right along the river and went down eventually south of Brownsville mainly. So again, some of the heavier rainfall totals, about 4.5 inches of rain estimated by radar near the Alamo area yesterday, about 2 to 3 inches around parts of McAllen, especially on the south side where we had a few streets flooded. But things, again, quieter today, and if there is a shower storm, probably not as widespread or as active in terms of rainfall amounts at all today. But temperatures back in the 80s, 86 in Weslaco, 87 in Rio Grande City, 82 in Port Isabel. And as we go through the rest of today, should come up a few more degrees into the upper 80s, maybe a few spots near 90 degrees. Overall, we still say mostly cloudy because the clouds fill the majority of the sky, but a little sun's breaking through, and you may see a few more holes develop as the afternoon goes on closer to sunset. Satellite radar, though, shows pretty quiet weather across South Texas. You can see some of these little clouds trying to puff up and come back in. The high clouds are the ones moving the opposite direction there, but with enough moisture, again, maybe a couple showers today. Future track might be overdoing it a bit. You see it shows showers around already by 1 o'clock, and I think that's overdone. But a shower is possible in spots today, but probably less than you see here in terms of coverage. And then tonight, things generally pretty quiet, maybe a sprinkle or two, but tomorrow is another day still, just borderline where the interaction with the sea breeze and afternoon heating might spark a couple of brief showers, but again, probably a lot of quiet weather tomorrow in terms of any rain. Even Friday looks about the same as you start your weekend. Very little, if any, rain on Friday, but just getting a little breezier. I think Friday you'll feel the breezes increase more and the humidity keeps going up, and it will be getting hotter and hotter over the weekend compared to what we've seen the last few days. At the coast, high tide at 12:42 this afternoon, low tide at 7:33 this evening. Water temperatures are in the upper 70s, and your First 1.5 AccuWeather forecast today, 86 for a high, mostly cloudy. An isolated shower, maybe a flash of lightning if for some reason one gets built up, but nothing in terms of any intensity that we saw yesterday, it looks like. With light winds around, though, you might just have enough energy with the sea breeze or some moisture in the air to get a shower going. And by tonight, still, again, maybe a sprinkle or two, but mostly cloudy overnight. And then your First 1.5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Highs around 86 today, 87 tomorrow, 91 on Friday, and then just keeps getting hotter. 92 Saturday, 94 Sunday, 95 Monday, and we'll go for 96 on Tuesday. Keep the trend going. But lows come up, too, into the upper 70s. That's a combination of the humidity, plus it stays kind of breezy. I imagine it's not going to be like super crazy windy, but by the time we get to Friday and the weekend, you might see those breezes up around gusting to 30 miles per hour or more at times over the weekend and early next week. So that keeps the temperatures up at night and makes it hot and breezy and more humid during the day. So we'll keep tracking the changes ahead in your first 1-5 forecast here on Channel 5 News at noon.